All right, state first who you are.
I am Erickson.
All right, and you are doing a talk today on what?
I'm introducing the dynamic concept as well as a couple other concepts for C#4.
Okay.
So I'm working in the introduction to track, mostly because I think everybody should kind of know what this does. And so.
Okay, so I already did an interview with Keith, who's standing over there, about dynamic. Hi, Keith. About dynamic demystified. So, what else is in C# other than the dynamic keyword that's coming in 4.0 that people should be aware of?
Yeah, there's optional parameters. There's, what else is there? Contra and covariance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Some minorly interesting stuff. I mean, I'm kind of on the side that most of that stuff's kind of a sideshow. I mean, it's dynamic that's kind of doing most of the stuff. But yeah, there's a couple other important things that I think people should be aware of, and we'll briefly cover those as well.
Okay. What would you say is probably, well, I was going to say, what's the most important thing you just said? Dynamic. But why? Why should people care about, especially if they're C# developers? Why would you care about dynamic?
Well, there's a lot of different things that you just haven't been able to do because, or that you could do, but you'd have to write a lot of nasty reflection code to do or express easily. So, for example, one of the things I'm going to walk through is this idea that you have this XML reader.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so instead of having to say, oh, let's do, I don't know, some XPath query and let's do some kind of string-based name lookup to get some element out of an XML file, why not just have, if you have a bunch of books, why not just say books, bracket, which item you want out of the list, bracket, author name, to have the object itself reflect kind of the nature of the XML. I could see uses for that applied to things like config files. I could see uses that applied to just pulling down feeds from somewhere and being able to kind of do stuff with a lot less code than you would have done otherwise. I think generally speaking, dynamic can be used pretty much anywhere where you use code generation today.
Okay.
Think of dynamic as kind of a in-place code generator where instead of having to actually compile stuff and use it, you can just use dynamic, interpret what the meaning of a given call is on some object and do things that way.
Okay, cool. All right.
That's the general idea.
Okay, thanks, Eric.
Thank you.